Strengthen my workout and my soul is yours! This week, ladies and gentlemen, instead of doing the usual dissection of a historical event or of a certain person or what have you, we're going to take a look at a character based on two mythological sources and take a look at a prominent video game franchise that has the latest installment coming out later this year with Kratos. Specifically, a Kratos-inspired workout. So I found one online, but we're going to take it up a notch and change a few things to make it really worthy for the God of War. So this is the workout that I found online. It also includes 10 minutes of boxing training, specifically on the heavy bag. But we're going to be changing that up because I do 10 minutes before every workout of martial arts training, so that's pretty much null and void. But what are our focuses for this workout? Well, Kratos is a very heavily built chap. Specifically, he's very broad-shouldered, and as we see in God of War 4, he carries not only the Leviathan axe, but also the Blades of Chaos, and swinging all that around, that requires a lot of work on the shoulders, so we're really going to focus on those shoulders. But if you notice, this workout here, it's very top-heavy, so we're going to need to work some legs as well. Not only that, but let's add more back work as well, because you know what? Kratos has to carry an entire franchise on his back. He needs the strength. So we're going to add in, before the 100 push-ups, we're going to add in barbell row, box jumps, and the shoulder press. Again, really focusing on those key areas, the shoulders, the back, and adding some legs in. And if you notice, a lot of these are very low weight, a lot of low reps, because this is going to be a strength workout. Now, throughout this workout, I will be giving some heavy spoilers for the latest God of War game, God of War 4, as well as other installments of the franchise, because I'm going to be dishing out my personal theories and thoughts on the next game in the franchise, God of War 5, which is looking as though it's going to be a game set around Ragnarok. So if you haven't played any of the games, or you don't want anything spoiled about it, then here's your chance to leave now. But let's get on to this workout of war.
So please forgive me if now I start listening to the soundtrack of God of War on earphones and you can't hear a thing of it. That is due to copyright. Unfortunately, I can't play any of it. So please make do with the royalty-free Nordic music that I can get a hold of.
So here's my first question about the God of War 5 installment. Because this is set 3 years after the 4th game, what will Atreus be called? Because we all know he's been called
Boy. Young boy. Boy. The boy has fallen ill! Read boy.
So, now that he's grown up a little bit, will he still be boy? Or will he now be preteen? Preteen, translate this rune. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue as much, does it? No matter how much older Atreus gets, he will always be boy.
But you know what the best thing about doing box jumps here is at this particular spot? You want to know what the best thing is? And it's right next to a lovely mirror so that I can see my progress. Yeah. Ah, vanity.
So a heavy theme throughout the God of War franchise has been the cycle of violence, especially with parent and child. So here's my question, will that carry over into the next game? Because, let's be quite honest here, it's feeling as though that could be the setup here. At least that's one theory, that Atreus will eventually be argumentative with Kratos as he did in the previous game. So, will he kill Kratos? Because we have seen that mural of Kratos dead. Well, we're assuming that's Kratos. Some people say it's Mjölnir with a body. I don't know where that theory comes from. I suppose because you don't see his marks, Kratos' marks. Also, something very immersion breaking. Why does Kratos only have one child with any of his spouses? This is a very legitimate question. He only had his daughter with his wife from Sparta that he killed, and he only had Atreus with Faye. So, what? How? I cannot take this. I didn't realize that the ancient world had such good contraception, because have you heard Kratos' voice recently? So that is this workout. Now, there were some home workouts which didn't have any of the weights, any equipment, but that's not how Kratos does it. You would bet he'd be the one to use rocks to lift. You just know it. You have to go old school to get the best results. But that is where we will leave it. Thank you all for watching this week's video. And in the comments, let me know what you thought about this sort of video, because I have been thinking about doing this sort of format of video for other figures, like Bruce Lee, for example. That's a big one, but some other characters as well. So let me know what you think about this, and we'll see what we can do with it in the future. But until then, thank you for watching, and until next time, peace be with you.